everybody. Mom H with Honey Hollow Homestead. And Angel is sitting underneath my chair. We'll see how long that lasts. Yeah. She yelled at me when I first sat down because she likes to lay in this chair. Well, she'll just have to get over it. Anyway, I thought I'd give you this little bit of an update. Well, let me see if I can get you see through all the mess over there. Look what's back! Yeah, he figured out what the problem was. Oh, it took him like almost 2 weeks. But in all honesty, he was extremely busy. And it was a mystery that he had to solve. He checked on his computer and it said multiple, how do you word it? Multiple misfiring or something like that? I don't know. Don't quote me on that. He said it sounded like there was water in the fuel, which is extremely highly unlikely because of where I buy my gas. And go away, wasp. Oh. Anyway. Oh, yeah, I'm due to wash my hair today. So he eliminated that. He eliminated something else. I don't remember now what it was that he eliminated. But there's 2 things he eliminated. And what he figured out, it was multiple little things that was wrong with it. There was a couple of different sensors, spark plugs, and I think he said something else, and I don't remember what it was. So he got that all fixed. And it is like 95%. Okay, it is much, much better than it was. We had to, now I got it Thursday afternoon. We had to make a run to town on Friday. So that's why I didn't make a video sooner, because my husband needed prescriptions. So we went and did that. So this is the first chance I've had to sit down and make this video. The mechanic also said that at some point we're going to need to replace the injector. Okay, the thing is, it's a $500 part, and that's if he can get it. So we haven't made a decision yet on whether or not to put that kind of money into it, because I'm also thinking we do need to buy 2 new tires. So I'm like weighing it. Like I said, the truck's working great. It's running great. Not having any acceleration issues like it was before. So, you know, it's working. It's doing good. The mechanic can notice there's a slight little issue, and he believes it is the injectors. He also told me to add some seafoam to it, which I was going to pick up some when we were at Walmart yesterday. And here's the issue. When my husband goes to town with me, he cannot keep up. I don't take forever to shop. I'm a fast shopper, okay? Because I'm practically a minimalist when it comes to grocery shopping, okay? And I don't get quite finished. I get maybe halfway, 3/4, and he can't do it anymore. He has to go sit down. And when he does that, then I feel like I need to speed it up, get done as quickly as possible. And when that happens, I usually forget something. And the seafoam was one of those things I forgot, because it's not something I normally buy. And there was a couple other things that I meant to get yesterday, and I forgot. So, I think we can get them locally. Seafoam, I'm not sure. I checked in one store, and they didn't have it. So the seafoam, I don't know if I can get it. A friend of mine thinks I can get it at the gas station where I buy gas. So I'll be checking that out when I get over there again. So anyway, at least we have the truck back. So I can get feed and whatnot. I got a bag of chicken feed in the back I need to go put in the coop. Angel did move. She did not jump in my lap. She just moved over into the cool grass. I know you can't see that. So anyway, I am a bit concerned about my husband. I was talking to a friend yesterday, and they had come to me and made a point of saying to me that they do notice a decline in him. And I said, yeah, I thought that I was seeing it too. So I said it's not super bad yet, but they do notice it. So we'll see how that goes. I don't know. I'm somewhat concerned. But I don't know. What are you going to do? Pray for him? Pray for me? That I can handle it? Anyway, another bit of good news is that somebody is coming this evening to purchase 3 of my little girls. So that will be half of the kids gone that are up for sale. And then I will, once they are sold and gone, I will adjust my Craigslist ad. And also I'll probably call the local radio station here on Monday and get them listed on there as well. So I think they're not bad kids. I'm pretty pleased with most of them. You know, they're well behaved, they're sweet. I only have one that's kind of standoffish, but you know, with some patience she could come around. I've got Lucy. I did catch her and trim her foot and put some medicine on it. She's still not putting weight on it. Need to catch her again, do another treatment. Also noticing that Nellie appears to have a sore foot. And Nellie is the one that I gave to the little boy who helps me once a week. So he's got himself a good deal of things. But I'll get him to help me with her on Monday. It'll be a good experience for him. She's not real bad. So it's only he'll be here Monday morning, and I'll leave them in until he gets here, and then we'll see if we can't get hold of her and treat her foot. So anyway, it's hot, it's muggy. The humidity is higher than what I particularly care for. So I'm trying to get out and do some weed whacking out here as I can. I did some earlier this morning, not too early because it's covered in dew early. But between when the dew mostly melts off, I don't get out there. I get out there when it's mostly burned off, but not all of it. Yeah, I shouldn't have sat down. I was just out there working with everybody. I had Honey in the goat pen. I like to put her in there periodically because she's a dead-end host. And I had Georgie out with her. And I went to put her away. And dummy me, I left the gate open. It's like, so she got out. She was doing her job. we had a red-tailed hawk. I'm pretty sure it was red-tailed hawk flying overhead. She will scope out the skies. I think it moved on. So anyway, yeah, so Honey was in there, and Honey got out after I put her away. Forgot to close the gate. She got out. Thankfully, she's easily bribed to come back. So I remembered to close the gate the second time. And then after that, then I had to put Georgie away. And I trying to feed him some of the sheep feed when I bring him out from being in with Timmy. Timmy really shouldn't have it. As far as I know, I don't think there's any restrictions on grain with rams. I gotta look into that some more. I'm not worrying about grain with my my little weather lamb, because he's not going to have a super long life. So, but I want my ram to stick around a little bit longer. So, we shall see if I can't find out. He likes the grain, and the hay that I'm feeding them right now, it's not the super best quality. So I want to give him a little bit of the grain just to give him a little bit more nutrition. And I'm trying to figure out what to do about Timmy. Of course, when Timmy gets let out, he'll be able to forage with the goats. But he won't be let out till October. Yep, October. That's when I let them out. Last time I let him out, and he had everybody done that first week. Oh man, fast mover. So anyway, yeah, and I'll do the same thing with my ram. If I had everything set up the way I want it set up, I could breed earlier, and then maybe I'd have a better shot at hitting the ethnic holidays, and thereby get more money per pound. But I don't know. I got to call the place where I sent my 3 boys to get sold, because I know what my check said, and I know what the statement said that came with the check, and I checked their market report for that date that they were in there, and I can't find that match listing anywhere. So I don't know what's up. I don't know if I'm not able to get the whole market report uploaded or what the deal is. But, you know, I wasn't impressed. So I got to give them a call on Monday. The first time I tried to look for the market report, I couldn't find it. And I thought, well, maybe it's too soon. So I waited. And they came out with another market report for later. It's like, okay, where's the market report for when I took my goats? And it took me, well, I had to go through like 3 back doors to find it. You know, and I finally found it. And I didn't see my kids listed. You know, I know what the weight range was. And I saw the one that was similar weight range, very close, because I was there for when they sold. And I know what they sold for, and the price matched. But I can't find it for my kids. So I have to give them a call, find out what's up. And if my computer for whatever reason isn't able to download the whole report, I'll have to have them email it to me, because I want to see. So anyway, that's about it. Kids being sold this evening. Truck is back. We're doing good, and hopefully soon I can get the pole barn finished so I can get my handling system done. I've got a few ideas in my head, and I've tried sketching it out on paper, and it's hard to do because I also need to take into consideration the walls, and it's just so I have a general idea of what I'm doing, but I got to kind of play with things a little bit. And the thing is, I have to work around where the scale is going to be set up, because that will be permanent. Everything else I want to be portable, but that the scale location has got to be permanent. So I got to work around that. So anyway, this is Mom H with Honey Hollow Homestead. I think I'm going to get myself a cold drink, sit down for a few minutes, because Sandy Brock uploaded a video and I watch all of Sandy Brock's videos. That's one of the few things I stop for. But yeah, so I'm going to just chill out for a little bit, and then I can start working with other things. I think I still have dishes I have to do yet, because I didn't get to them this morning. So hopefully my next video will be a little bit more exciting. But anyway, this is Mom H with Honey Hollow Homestead. I'll talk to y'all later.